Hey there, everybody. So this is going to be the first part of the series that I'm going to start on building my own 1911. And I think it is going to look beautiful. So I've got a Nighthawk Customs frame. It's their Recon rail frame. Got a 1911 Builders slide. Both out of 416 stainless. I've got my Nighthawk Customs barrel and bushing. And then got a whole bunch of Nighthawk Customs parts and then some assorted parts that I've had laying around for a while. And a couple more that I haven't gotten here yet, but I can go ahead and start the build on this 1911. So the goal is to turn all these parts into a functioning, working firearm. And I also want it to look beautiful. So I've tried to get all the best parts that I can get that also fall in line with my vision for the final product. And hopefully it turns out good and that you guys like it. If you have any comments on what kind of grips I should use or anything that you'd like to see on the gun, whether it's engraving or anything like that, let me know in the comment section and I'll see what I can do. We'll get into this build and hopefully you'll like the finished product. Alright, so to start out, I'm going to kind of go over the parts list for the build. I kind of showed you the spread here of everything that I've ordered. So I'm just going to go over what you need to make a 1911 if you decide to do this on your own. So obviously you need a frame, which that's going to be your serialized part. You'll have to order it through an FFL. Everything else you can order straight to your house. So I got the frame from Nighthawk Customs. Got it shipped to my local FFL and I went and picked it up from them. Then I ordered all the other parts and most of the stuff is from Nighthawk Customs, but I chose some other things from other places that I like that I wanted to put on my build. So Nighthawk Customs frame, like I said, 1911 Builders slide, and the only reason I did that is because I wanted a Nighthawk Customs slide to match the frame with the 416 stainless, because I don't know what finish I want to put on this yet. I don't know if I want to Cerakote it, if I want to send it out to get nitrided, or if I want to blue it, or maybe a combination. So I figured stainless was my best bet because I can leave it uncoated if I want to. But Nighthawk Customs didn't have a slide that I wanted. I wanted something with front serrations and rear serrations. I wanted a commander style slide with a government size frame, and I kind of wanted the more flush, it's not going to be flush, but almost flush cut look. I love how those look. There's a gun that Nighthawk makes that I'm kind of trying to copy a little bit. Hopefully they don't get mad at me, but I can't afford to buy a $6,000 1911. You know, I'm doing everything out of my garage here. So maybe one day, maybe they'll be so kind as to send me one to review after they see this video. I don't know. That'd be great. But I love their stuff for a long time. I follow the 1911 Syndicate. That's where I first got kind of privy to Nighthawk Customs as a manufacturer themselves. I know they've been around a long time, but I hadn't heard anything about them until I watched 1911 Syndicate. So thank you to them for this very expensive obsession. Anyway, so I got the frame and the slide. I went ahead and got the barrel from Nighthawk Customs. They have a drop-in, which helps a lot because fitting the barrel to the slide and the frame is one of the most, if not the most important part of doing a build for 1911. You want that good solid pop. You want it to fit in there correctly enough to where the locking lugs match up when it's in battery, and that the barrel drops down to the feed ramp when it's not in battery. You want it to be a tight lockup. That'll give you the maximum accuracy out of these handguns. I want a good, tight, but smooth and reliable running firearm when I'm done with this build. So I got their drop-in. It requires a little bit of hand fitting, but not a whole bunch to where I need a whole bunch of armorer's tools. So I should be able to accomplish that with what I've got. I went ahead and got an ejector, a extractor, the plunger tube, a titanium firing pin, a firing pin stop, the sear spring, disconnect, main string housing, and they didn't have a stainless in stock, so I'm going to have to probably sandblast and polish this to match if I don't decide to do a coating on the frame and slide itself. I've got some barrel links so I can get a good proper link up, and then I've got the grip bushings and the grip screws, all from Nighthawk Customs. I thought that I had a beaver tail that would work with the frame that I got, but Nighthawk Customs cuts their frames to automatically be, I believe it's a 0.200 radius, and the frame that or the beaver tail that I have is not cut for that. So as you can see, there'd be a massive gap, and I'm just not okay with that. So while it might function properly aesthetically, it's not what I want. I want it to be, you know, flush. I want to contour the lines so that everything looks like almost one piece of metal. So I went ahead and ordered, after the fact, the Nighthawk Customs beaver tail grip safety, and that will be coming in the next couple days. I've also got a Nighthawk mag catch lock and the spring set that comes with that coming in, and a Nighthawk Customs Heine Ledge rear sight with the front sight, and that's the tritium. I was going to go for a gold bead, but I wouldn't be able to use those sights at nighttime, and until I figure out whether I'm going to get this slide cut for an optic, I wanted something that I could use at night as well. Still waiting from a couple other things to come in from Ben Stoeger Pro Shop. Got a Nighthawk Custom Agent 2 single side thumb safety. I don't need an ambidextrous thumb safety. I'm right-handed. My 2011, that is my everyday carry, is ambidextrous, just in case, God forbid, something were to happen to my right hand. I can use that weapon left-handed. This one will be a piece that I bring to the range when I teach firearms and to the academy class, or something I show off to my buddies. You know, hey, like, this is 1911 I built, so it doesn't need to be ambidextrous for me. I've also got a matched trigger kit group coming in, which I've already got a lot of the trigger pieces, but it's good to have backups. So I'm gonna have a backup sear, backup extractor, backup sear spring, and then I'm gonna get a hammer, and that's from Extreme Engineering. I've got an Atlas AGW competition slide coming in. I've got a hammer spring by Wolf coming for my trigger group. I've got 3 10-round 9mm 1911 mags from Nighthawk Customs coming in. And those should finish what I need to complete this build, minus grips. I've got these that are off of my Springfield, what was that? Springfield Emissary. So those grips came off of my Emissary. This is a 5-inch 45, so that's kind of a reason I went with a 9mm. I've already got a 45. This thing shoots awesome, but I want something in 9. I want a commander size, and I want to build it. So I've got those grips, and then I've got these grips that I did a review for, wickedgrips.com. I would love to get these in bronze. Not to say that the stainless on stainless doesn't look good, but I think that some bronze accents would just push this over the top. I might even send off some of the controls to get like bronze nitrided, just to have a little accent pop. I think that would look killer. So other than the grips, I pretty much got everything that I need to do this build. I'm gonna have to fit the slide to the frame. That's as far as it will go on. So I'm gonna require a lot of fitting. I'm gonna have to fit the barrel to the slide, and then I will file and sand and do all the finish work to the edges for this gun, so that everything is, like I said, almost one piece. I plan on cutting this edge back to meet with this slide right there, and that's indicative of that 1911 that Nighthawk Customs make that I was talking about, that I'm trying to clone a little bit. It's their the Nighthawk Trooper Commander. I think that thing looks amazing. So I'm trying to build something similar. I don't want to, copy them exactly and have copyright or any issues with them. I would love to have some kind of relationship with them in the future. So I don't want to, get into kind of murky waters there. But I'd like to get something close. Just like I said, I love the way that firearm looks. So I'm gonna do my best to get it close. I'm thinking of, this doesn't have any top serrations, so I'm thinking about taking this to my laser and laser engraving some top serrations. I don't know what style that I'm gonna do right now, so if you've got any suggestions, please leave those down in the comments section below, and let me know, what kind of top sight serrations you'd like to see. Whether it just be lines, whether it be lines with a design on the front of it, whether I should do something that matches the 25 lines per inch that the grip has, and that the mainspring housing has. I don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. Also, look at this mainspring housing. I mean, just the contouring for this one piece is gorgeous. I can't wait. Look at that. That is sweet. So I'm gonna start getting everything together to fit. First I'm gonna fit the slide to the frame. So I'm gonna get all that stuff together, and then we'll kind of try to get some video of that.